It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive. Seneca. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Circumstances do not rise to meet our expectations. Events happen as they do. People behave as they are. Embrace what you actually get. Epictetus. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Seneca. Very little is needed to make a happy life, it is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Marcus Aurelius. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. No man was ever wise by chance. Seneca. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Man is disturbed not by things, but by the view he takes of them. Epictetus. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Seneca. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Marcus Aurelius. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Epictetus. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have. Seneca. Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. It is not the man who has too little that is poor, but the one who hankers after more. Seneca. To live the good life, we have the potential for it if we learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. Marcus Aurelius. Fortune falls heavily on those for whom she's unexpected. The one always on the lookout easily endures. Seneca. The best way to avenge yourself is not to become like the wrongdoer. Marcus Aurelius. Freedom is secured not by the fulfilling of one's desires, but by the removal of desire. Epictetus. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. Seneca. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Seneca. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. No evil propensity of the soul is so powerful that it may not be subdued by discipline. Seneca. Other people's views and troubles can be contagious. Don't sabotage yourself by unwittingly adopting negative, unproductive attitudes through your associations with others. Epictetus. It's the truth I'm after, and the truth never harmed anyone. What harms us is to persist in self-deceit and ignorance. Marcus Aurelius. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Marcus Aurelius. Difficulties show men what they are. In case of any difficulty, remember that God has pitted you against a rough antagonist that you may be a conqueror, and this cannot be without toil. Epictetus. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. Don't let your mind be undisciplined in its thoughts, make it watchful and attentive to the consequences of what it thinks. Marcus Aurelius. The world turns aside to let any man pass who knows where he is going. Epictetus. Wealth consists in not having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. Zeno of Citium. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Marcus Aurelius. The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. Seneca. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Seneca. The only way to deal with fears is to go straight through them. Seneca. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus. No evil is honorable, but death is honorable, therefore death is not evil. Epictetus. You have within you right now, everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Marcus Aurelius. It is not the man who has too little that is poor, but the one who hankers after more. Seneca. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. Seneca. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Seneca. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Epictetus. It is not the things themselves that disturb people, but the judgments that they form about them. Epictetus. The whole future lies in uncertainty, live immediately. Seneca. Nature has given men one tongue but two ears, that we may hear twice as much as we speak. Epictetus. Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. Seneca. How does it help, to make troubles heavier by bemoaning them? Seneca. A noble man compares and estimates himself by an idea which is higher than himself, and a mean man, by one lower than himself. The one produces aspiration, the other ambition, which is the way in which a vulgar man aspires. Marcus Aurelius.